Hey, good morning, y'all.
You're welcome.
Here from the McDizzle. I have Bill Miller, who is our affiliate attorney, and Bill does a lot for us. I just want you to know. Anytime you have any question about titles or anything like that, or if you need your DA corrected at last minute, Bill, do have my cell phone. He does text me once in a while, say, hey, can I do this? I say, yeah, go ahead. But anyways, without further ado, Bill, you.
Thanks. Yeah, appreciate the opportunity. Just a couple things I've seen lately, closing wise, that maybe you might want to be aware of. And I was talking to Ming about it before the meeting, and on two occasions we have a lot of times y'all will put the appraisal gap language. I think is how y'all phrase it, but you're paying 5,000 over the appraisal or whatever. And on two different occasions, I've had the buyer's agent try to argue that that was what the new sales price was supposed to be. And I thought that was really interesting, and didn't agree with that at all. And had actually asked one of the agents, the buyer's agent, that maybe they need to discuss it with their broker. And if that wasn't good enough, maybe they should just call Wiseman's office, since they represent the board and do the guard contracts and everything else. But I thought so very surprising that that would be the argument as to controlling the sales price. And I explained to them that if that was the case, in the sales price line, you would put C special stipulations, and you would then put in the special steps. The sales price will be the appraisal plus whatever the difference is.
Yeah.
And so you would never want to do that anyway. And anytime you have an appraisal based sales price, they always end up doing 3 appraisals, and they take maybe the middle appraisal. That's usually the way something like that's done. It's never based on one appraisal and adding money to that. But just kind of an odd thing that I've seen in the last couple months, and saw it twice. So
And then you have agent argue with you about
well,
that.
yeah, but I mean, that's, there's a lot of folks are coming into this business, and this market is obviously very hot. And so, you see a lot of things, and we're there to help and hopefully guide everybody in the right direction. But that's really kind of
What's really bothering you lately?
Well, yeah, I was so surprised by it, I guess. It was just.
I got a confused look over here, so we're gonna
So what should
explain.
it be then?
Well, if you have that special stipulation, all you're trying to do when you represent the buyer is make your offer, more attractive than, and state that, hey, if the appraisal comes in, if we're at 265 as a purchase price, and our appraisal comes in at 260, and we've agreed to pay 5,000 more than the appraisal, then we're going to be at 265. My buyer is willing to come out of pocket over and above to meet the sales price, because usually that clause also says not to exceed the sales price, right? So you're not gonna get an appraisal that comes in at 265, which is what your purchase price is, and they say we're gonna pay 5,000 more and go to 270. That's different than the escalation clause that we see a lot of times in that as well. This is just that gap from the appraisal, because these appraisals are having a hard time keeping up, because it seems like every month the values are going up. And so, I get it from that aspect, but I just thought it was kind of maybe it was a good argument for the buyer's agent, because they were trying to get earnest money back, and these folks were, arguing that point. And maybe that was a good ploy on the agent's part, because they had passed the financing contingency to say, wait a minute, this was the new sales price, and this is what the house should be sold for. So, maybe chalk it up to that.
Yeah, usually the appraisal gap normally states all party agree buyer will bring up to, let's say, for example, $15,000 above the appraisal price, but not to exceed the sale price of 265. So if appraisal came in at, let's say, 260, the most the buyer would bring is $5,000. Okay, and what some agent is thinking, what Bill was saying, and let's use real number. Let's say the price for 200. I'm a big thinker, right? So they think the new sale price is 215 versus
265.
265. Because the seller has the right at the end of the day not to sell it for lesser price than what's agreed upon.
Right.
And so they think they can enforce that on the seller when that's not the reality. That's not what that special stip is for. And so listing agent, please, I'm sure somebody's gotten creative between now and then. Make sure when you look at that special stip, it is written in a manner to where it doesn't say the new sale price will be the appraisal price plus the gap. Okay, because
Yeah.
that can bind your seller into a $215,000 versus a 265. That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm sure there's gonna be creative agents out there that's gonna change that wording just a little bit to where if you get in a hurry, don't look at it.
Right.
You're stuck.
Right.
And about, guess who's gonna be yelling at you? The seller. So,
Right. That's right.
but anyway, but that's the only thing you see so far right now?
Well, I mean, it's just, it's obviously very busy. It's a crazy market and we see a lot. I don't know, if how much y'all run into the wholesalers and maybe if you have a listing and you're getting calls from folks who are, offering to pay cash and really don't have the cash, but they're just trying to find another buyer and wholesale that. There's
Assignment.
an assignment. Some
Right.
of them are double closing it. But that's again, there's a big market in that for that right now. There's a lot of those folks that are out there wholesaling and assigning and everything else. And if you have a listing, it can be a little frustrating sometimes when you get those calls on that because you really don't know who the end buyer is. You don't know what's happening. And all you're dealing with is someone who's talking a real good game and is not the one who has the money or is going to be the one buying it. And so you have to be mindful of that when you're representing your seller and be careful of who's bringing you that deal and what it actually is and who's going to end up.
And
being the
some of
one
your
that buys it.
iBuyer, yeah, and some of your iBuyer, come on in. Your iBuyers are putting their addendums. Okay, make sure you read each and every one of those addendum, because some of them, if you don't read it, there's one by Open Door that states the buyer can cancel anytime retained service file. Okay, so if you don't read all the addendum by these iBuyers and cash buyers, that may not be the best choice for your seller. Okay,
That same good point, that same addendum is just about on all new construction contracts. I had an email from this weekend and somebody was new construction in Henry County. And of course, the cost of materials have gone up. They wanted the buyer to pay, I think, an additional $30,000 or $40,000.
yeah,
And she was panicking and had emailed me on Saturday. And so I was in the office and had responded back to her and said, send me the contract. And of course, in the contract, it says, the seller may terminate at any time and pay you your earnest money back plus $250. We represent a builder. He's got the same language in his contracts. Those new construction contracts are not GAR contracts. And you have to know that going in and that's fine as long as you know what you're signing up for. And in this situation, the lady went ahead and paid the additional money and wanted the house and everything else. But same deal on the new construction stuff.
and just out of curiosity, does the builder provide like actual costs?
Well, see, that's what she had asked about, and she was,
By
so.
the
Yeah.
way, it's up 20 grand.
Right. I don't know the back
Okay.
and forth with that. I just told her, in this clause states they can do that, and.
Yeah, beware.
And one of her concerns was is it an arbitrary number or is it a hard number where there's actually the material cost? And so
Right.
I didn't have all that information. So,
Okay.
but same clause. But other than that, if we can ever help y'all, don't hesitate to call the office or email us. We're happy to answer those questions. Look at the special steps. If you have, questions on that stuff, if something doesn't look right, doesn't sound right, please don't hesitate to call us or email us. And we're happy to give you a little bit of guidance on the front end and maybe save you a little bit of trouble on the back end. So. But thanks
Thank
for
you,
letting me
Bill. Appreciate
steal
it.
a couple minutes.
Absolutely,
I appreciate it.
absolutely.
Thanks.
He has provided us with Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Bill. Y'all please help us out. All right. All right. Yeah, Bill's got to get out here and get your package ready. All right, so thank you all very much for coming, and Warworth, I believe the mic is yours at this time.
Thank you. Can you hear me good? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Cool. Okay.
Good.
All right. Well, I just have a couple things to talk about, of course. First thing is a little housekeeping note, since I'm the person in charge of Georgia MLS violations. One of the things that I have been noticing is you guys are really good at updating the statuses on the paperless pipeline. But when it comes to Georgia MLS, y'all slipping a little bit. So just make sure, I mean, the most common thing is the closing date. You guys upload amendments, you change the closing date on paperless, but you forget to change it on Georgia MLS. And that is a finable offense. So if it's not changed within 3 days or so, they start fining you per day. So just make sure when you guys change the closing date on paperless, or you upload an extension to paperless, extending the closing date, just make sure you guys always remind yourself to change that closing date on Georgia MLS as well. So other than that, of course, I'm here for any billing questions. I'm also here for any, video and picture questions. I had a couple agents come in a few days ago and we did a bunch of videos. I know a lot of people are super, I guess, nervous to do videos, but I mean, honestly, if you're not doing videos, you're not really marketing yourself correctly. But a lot of people are nervous because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna like this video. Oh, I'm gonna look this way. Oh, I'm gonna look that way. Oh, I don't like this shirt I'm wearing. Oh, I don't like these pants I'm wearing. But the thing is, in order to start doing video, you have to start doing video. So if you need some help, if you need to sit down and write out a storyline or an outline on how you want to do what you want to do, just send me an email, shoot me a text, anything, and I'll help you do it. Of course, we have a video recording room here in Fayetteville, but there's video recording in all offices. And if you're in the McDonough office, I'll come to you if it's more convenient. If you're in Noonan, I'll come to you if it's more convenient. If you're in Conyers, but I'll come to you if it's more convenient. So yeah, I just always want to remind you guys that if you ever need help with things like that, just let me know. Social media, video, whatever. I'm here to help you with that. And the final thing is on Thursday, we are actually having a wind down here at the Fayetteville office. It's sponsored by New American Funding, and we want everybody to come out. It's gonna be fun. It was just like our last wind down, have a little wine, chat about real estate, take a load off, and just, mingle with your peers. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Thursday. So other than that, that's about all I have. Again, if you have anything for me, call me, text me. As Alan says, smoke signals, I respond to everything. So that's it for me. I don't know who's next, but.
I got you.
Okie dokie.
So we had 6 participants at Buffini this week, and I'm hoping to get more. I don't know if all of you guys are watching your email or your text messages. It's at 11 o'clock on Mondays. We have 1 new agent this week that we're going to do orientation for. We also have, as he said, on the 16th, the wind down, which we had a really good showing the last time we did it. We thought we really get 10 people, we got 30. It was awesome because people were just bouncing things off each other.
I need to call Vanilla and shoot that listing.
Yeah, definitely. And 5 to 7 October, we have Tom Ferry.
Hey, y'all remember Tom Ferry? All right, let's rock and roll. Please invite a friend, I don't care if they're with Maximum or not, please invite them, because we really have a good time. And because of time differences, right, because it's in Texas, so it's only an hour difference. So we're actually gonna have breakfast and lunch. We'll start a little later, like 10 o'clock, and then we'll go about 5 or 6. Okay, so, and we will have our affiliates here and you'll get a lot of insight information. And Tom Ferry is really good with new products, where he's great in lead generation, where Buffini is great with referrals. So the two combined will help you grow your business. And I have known agents that, it's like anything else you do in life. If you put forth the effort, you definitely reap the benefit and rewards. And so I do know it works. It's about scheduling and system. So good time to revitalize your business plan. So we hope to see each and every one of y'all here.
The last thing I have is I'm looking to schedule some kind of event for the office, like a bowling or a cornhole.
Yeah, if y'all
Picnic.
have any ideas,
Yeah.
we would love to hear from you. We can have a wind down cornhole. Come on. Let's see who can hit the hole. So we have cornhole board available. So y'all, if you ever need to borrow it, please let us know.
Yeah, we have a couple of them. So,
Yeah.
and that's all I have.
Thank you. And who's next?
Hi, everybody. I'm next. I was just going to let you know that we have 311 agents plus 28 in our holding company, which makes us at 339. For the month of August, we've had 1 in Noonan, 1 new hire in Airport, and 2 in McDonough. For September, so far we have 1 in Noonan, 1 in Fayetteville, and 2 in Conyers, with the possibility of another 1 in Fayetteville, Conyers, and McDonough. So we're just waiting for Gret to pick them up. I have a little something that I want to share with you guys. When COVID hit, my daughter Julie was worried about education and worried about their homework. And so we just decided to do Woody homework. Woody's my grandma name. And I ask a few questions each week, and they have to kind of do it. It's geography, under the sea, math, or something like that. So same sort of thing for Christmas. I asked my kids what they wanted me to make them because I wasn't going to do any shopping for them. And Ryan asked me to do some videos on recipes for Middle Eastern food. That's our nationality. So I wasn't sure what I was doing. So I did some research, and I promised him that if he did not, good morning, come on in. If he did not put them on TikTok or YouTube, that I would do that. And after all the videos that I made for him, I had all the stuff that I didn't know really what to do with. So I kind of wanted to share with you what I used. When I started making videos for my grandchildren, I kind of enjoyed seeing my movies and slides when I was young too. So I started interviewing them after their sports events. I would ask them questions like, how strong was the other team? What did you learn after the experience of this game? How are you going to change your playing for your next game? And just stuff like that. Everyone seemed to love it. So I'm kind of making videos for golf tournaments, lacrosse game, that Davis plays, gymnastic practice because Emma does not compete yet, and soccer. I gave him questions. I kind of did it as an interview, and I just wanted to show you just a few things that I used. So I used the ring light, and this ring light happens to be battery operated. And I use this because you never know what the lighting is going to be. And this is a tripod that you can put your cell phone on. Oh, you can't see your cell phone on, and also you can put your iPad on. Sometimes I play music and they dance around and talk about what they're going to do. And so I have a speaker here that just connects to my phone. I also have some table easels that are really easy to use. I do have a remote for the ring light and a remote for my iPad or phone. That's a Bluetooth operation thing. I do have these little tripods too, just in case we don't really have a place to put the regular tripods. You can just hook the ring light to one of these or your cell phone or iPad, and it makes it really easy. I also have colors that go on the ring light in case there's too much sun or too much shade or something that can kind of put a little color to it. And the reason I'm telling you this is because videos are the up and coming thing. We did a video with new hires last week, kind of an interview type thing, and we put it on Max One Works if you want to see it. But if you're interested in doing any videos, you can borrow any of the stuff of mine. You can do just the simplest video, just a question or two. And they're really kind of important for your marketing. Let's see what else. I always do an affirmation every week. And the affirmation of the day is, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never change the goal. You'll see that on the chalkboard in the front. And that's it for me, you guys. Who's next? Adrian.
Hey guys. Hey everyone. Yep. I'm Adrian, your resident expert on marketing and social media. So just wanted to share a few things coming up in the Noonan branch. We have relaunch happening right now. We have a full house. It's been awesome. Yesterday was the first day, and we'll continue through this week and next week, Wednesday and Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week. We've also got a couple of other events coming up. Tom Ferry, of course, which was already touched on, October 5th through 7th. Please make sure that you mark your calendar, plan on attending. It's going to be super powerful. Invite your friends, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. We also have a Power Hour Pop By, which is a really cool marketing tool that you should be using for your current, future clients and referral sources. So that is going to be October 13th. Come out to our office in Noonan for that workshop. We're going to have some really good affiliates that are awesome with their marketing game. So you could learn a lot, and you'll get to create and personalize your own pop buys to give to your referral and your referral sources. And then we've also got industry happy hour coming up. Let's see. Industry happy hour in Noonan at the Brick House. This is on Eventbrite as well, and you can ask your branch manager for a copy of a flyer. That's coming up October 22nd. It's going to be Halloween themed. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be out of the office 4 to 6. So it's just going to be a time to hang out and socialize and get together with your other agents of the industry, the affiliates, your favorite affiliates.
Halloween themed.
Halloween themed, yeah. So it's gonna be we're gonna have a costume contest too. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So like I said, social media, fun fact about social media, there are 3.5 billion social media users, and every 6.5 seconds, a new one is created, a new account is created. Yeah, and each user has on average 7.5 social media platform accounts and spends 2.5 hours each day on social media. So if you're not utilizing social media to promote your business, you should probably start like last decade. No, but for real, you should start today. And just something simple. Just get started, get in there, because that's a huge market and you're missing out. One more thing I wanted to point out, marketing is all about follow through and touches. This is something that we have put together to offer as a closing gift. And a few of our agents in this office have used them multiple times and love them. It's a cute little basket of wine that has a maximum one label, 2 wine glasses that have the brand, the maximum one brand. And this is $30. If you're interested, let your branch manager know, and we can get some in your office. And that's all I've got for you.
All right, so it's my turn. Hi, everyone. I'm Stephanie. I'm the person that you get the follow-up emails from on Paperless Pipeline, your contracts, all that fun stuff. So a couple things I wanted to go over today is the first thing being that when you upload a contract, please make sure that you're assigning it to the right transaction. If I see something in there that's supposed to be for a different file, I do comment and let you know that it's uploaded to the wrong file, and you can reassign it. So if that happens from going forward, I will send you an email letting you know how to reassign it to a new file, because I don't review it if it's uploaded to the wrong transaction. Another thing is please make sure that you are sorry, that's my baby. Please make sure when you are uploading everything that it is fully executed. If you upload like an amendment that hasn't been signed by the other side yet, that's great, but then I have to make a task saying, reminding you to upload the executed document. So there's, it just creates some redundancy because I have to review then the executed document. So please just make sure that you're uploading things that are fully executed with the dates, all the signatures, all that fun stuff. And then the last thing is when you do upload a new document, unless it's something time sensitive like pay at close request, you don't need to email me or the branch managers or me letting us know that you've uploaded it, because we do see those. We're constantly reviewing documents, and it just creates a redundancy if we get the notification on paperless pipeline and then again in our emails. So that's it. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them or to walk you through something if you don't know how to do a specific task.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we want to see the baby really quick.
Oh,
There's
this
Mitch.
is Mitchell. He's 12 weeks old today.
Oh, cutie pie. Thank you. Hey, just piggyback, and I wasn't going to talk, but just piggyback with Stephanie. If you have a document that was unexecuted, but is a series of amendments, when you upload that file, please put unsigned by the seller, unsigned by the whoever the party. And so we know if you name the document unsigned, we know that is document number 2. So we won't be looking for document number 2 when you went from 1 to 3 and there's nothing in between. Okay. Some people like to do it that way, where they go to the next amendment instead of recycling amendment number 2, simply because they want to keep the sequence, which is fine. But at the same time, from our standpoint, we don't know what's going on with your file. So we want to make sure that we're in sequence. Okay. And yeah, y'all be kind of Stephanie, because just think, if y'all upload a file that's unassigned, there's 300 of you guys. Okay. Think how much time it would take her to take that file, reassign it and everything else. So, and we're not trying to be mean, but it is very time consuming. Keisha can validate that when she was helping us with compliance. And there's some things Keisha's just like, okay. So, but thank you.
We go.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Melody. I'm the branch manager here at the airport office, and I will be going over the calendar for the rest of the month. So for September 15th, Alan is teaching. So he's been teaching relaunch as well as the CE portion of relaunch. And so it has been in the Noonan office. We had a really great turnout. So there's a few classes left where you can still attend the CE portion of the course. So it's real estate marketing and tech secrets. That is going to be on September 15th. All of the classes are starting at 9:30 a.m. out in the Noonan office. The next one is going to be at the McDonough office. Alley Inspectors is doing a What Your Inspector Won't Find. That's going to be September 16th at 9:30 as well. Oh, my paper just literally jumped. Then the next one we have will be business planning for agents, also taught by Alan in the Noonan office on the 17th of September. And then on the 20th, we'll have Ultimate Buyer System. That one is also Noonan. And then the 21st, Ming is going to be teaching. It's a Zoom only class. It's a Bulletproof Your Contracts. And then also on the 22nd, we have Alan teaching again on the Ultimate Listing System out in Noonan. So September is packed. We have a ton of classes for September. And then also we have New American Funding, one of our great partners that we love to work with out in the Fayetteville office, and of course, all of our other offices as well. But they're doing a real social intro to social media. Yeah. So that's going to be September 23rd, again, at the Fayetteville office. And then the final class that Alan is teaching, which is a part of the CE course, is Show Me the Money and Take Me to Closing. That one is also going to be in Noonan at 9:30 on the 24th.
Actually, Ming's teaching that one.
Oh, Ming is teaching that
Yeah.
one. Okay, so Ming is teaching that one. And so that one is great because we'll have closing attorney there. We'll have our lender there. So it will really kind of show you guys exactly, just like a follow through from all of the classes, pretty much just show me the money, take me to closing, and, you know, kind of just follow up on exactly how to get there. And then the last class that we are offering for the month of September is Ming is also teaching a 2021 RE forms contract dissection. That one is going to be in the Fayetteville office on the 30th. So you can always find all of our classes at MX1 Training. So if you have any questions on any classes, please reach out, and then we'll be more than happy to get you taken care of.
And we're really glad you're back.
Yes, it's good to be back. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. My name is Alan Richardson, and so I wanted to kind of chat for a couple of minutes about some of the things that that are kind of going on in the market right now. Right now, we are seeing a slight change in inventory levels. We are starting to see a slight uptick and slightly a little bit more inventory. Days on market is starting to go back up just a touch. At the same time, interest rates are really historically low. We're still at a 2.87 this week for the interest rates. And now it is looking like a much better time to buy. Even the home buyer sentiment index that just recently came out shows him where more and more folks are feeling like this is a good time to buy. And, you know, for the past 6 months, roughly, it's been a really intense seller's market. And we're seeing and don't understand that we're not looking to go to a buyer's market. It's not going to transition that way. We have way more demand than we have supply to meet. Right now in the US, we're short 5.24 million homes. And if we were to double the number of homes we're building and we weren't to add any more families, it would take us 5.5 years just to be able to flatten out. Well, the bottom line is we can't build twice what we're building right now. We're building about 1.5 million homes a year, and that's not even close to touching it. Actually, we're going to come in at about 1.2 million this year because all the builders are trying to build more expensive homes. So pricing is really an issue for our builders. And then the millennial generation, which is the largest generation we have, the average millennial, the largest segment of the millennials are 28 to 32, and the first time home buyer age is 33. So we're not looking at this market really to transition all the way into into a buyer's market, but we are looking for it to start really moderating. Just in the last quarter alone, property values increased by about 4%. Last year, we were up about 16% year over year. And so now we're looking for much more modest growth is kind of what, as far as price appreciation. We're going to be in that 3 to 5% over the next year is really what we see, which is going to make it a much better environment for our buyers right now. One reason I really want to stress that we should really be reaching out to our buyers is because the Fed, they have really been looking at doing monetary policy. And monetary policy in the US, when it comes to real estate, right now the Fed buys what's called 10-year Treasury notes. And if you were to graph the interest rates and the 10-year Treasury, they flow on line by line. And right now, the Fed is buying just a ton of 10-year Treasury. Now, when they stop buying 10-year Treasury, can you imagine what it does to the 10-year Treasury prices? They're going to go up. What's going to happen to interest rates? They're going to go up. So we're going to see interest rates rising. So right now we have a slight uptick in inventory. We still have really low interest rates. Now is a great time to definitely be talking to our buyers about it. It's really very important that we are really looking at that right there. So next thing I kind of wanted to jump into is we have put forth a little game with all the offices competing. So we're going to be playing Jeopardy right now. And I am Alan Trebek, I guess. And so we're going to play. And so for all the agents that are in the office, for the winning office, you get your desk fees for the next month for free. Okay. So we're all competing office to office. The branch managers are all going to be the scorekeepers kind of thing. And so we're all going to do all the questions together, and we're just going to go ahead and start running through it here. So are y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe I can get all my stuff together here. All right. Well. Okay, hold on. Give me a second here.
Tanya's is super ready. Woo, woo,
Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure what that was. All right, Conyers is super ready. Okay, here we go. Let's see
You might
here.
want to read a question too, Alan, just in case.
Hold on. Oh, well,
Dang. Not cheap for us.
I'm not cheating for anybody here. Nice try, though. I appreciate that. All right. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let me get my. Well, we can always use it. Okay, here we go, folks. So we're gonna be doing, here's today's categories. Are we ready? So industry acronyms, license law, loans, location, real estate contracts, and real estate math. Everyone's favorite subject right there. Right? All right, so here. Huh?
You can use calculators.
Yeah, but you won't need one. So, okay, here we go. All right, so let's start off with an easy one here. So industry acronyms for $100. So hold on. Every office, here we go.
Or what's the answer?
FHFA.
Do we hit
Hold on.
How are we doing this?
Bingo, we got it. All right, we got 100. She answered.
Each office comes up with an answer themselves, okay? I mean, the whole office together. It's a team office, so.
Good job, Jayla.
All right, sorry, I have to turn the mic off so that, because we don't want to be sharing the answers from here, but here is our response. What is Federal Housing Finance Agency? So we were close, but not quite there. Okay. All right, how about license law for 100? What are the CE hours required for renewal?
Think about it.
How do we respond?
With
3 hours, 3 hours. license law.
What is
Got it.
36 hours with 3 hours of license law? We got 36 hours. Okay. Don't forget that 3 hours of license law is in there. 36 hours is correct. If your office gets it, then Wordsworth, you're just keeping score, big man.
Well, don't call me big man. I'm only medium at this point.
All right.
That's right, Wordsworth.
Here we go. All right. Loans for 100. All right. What is the down payment required for conventional loans?
3%.
Everybody know that.
All right.
What is?
What is 3%? But on conventional, most lenders will require 5%. But what is 3% is correct.
Woo-hoo.
All right. Real estate. Oh, no. Let's do location.
That's probably why we always think it's fine, right?
Who is the largest landowner in the United States?
What is the federal government?
Who's the government? John Malone. He's the largest private landowner in the United States.
John Malone. Who is
Yep.
he? Whoever that is.
He's a rich guy with a lot of land. That's who he is, okay? All right, real estate contracts. Here we go. How many people does it take to terminate a contract?
One. What is one?
Oh, we're supposed to say what is one?
Oh, well, I mean, yes, that would be correct. All right, here we go.
Lose every time.
Yep. So what is unilateral termination? 1. Now you may lose your earnest money. There may be consequences, but it does take one person to terminate a contract. Real estate math. What percentage is a real estate commission?
You asking about now, right now, you're trying to get.
Oh, okay.
6%. That's negotiable. That's negotiable.
What is 6%?
But there's no set commission rate, right? See, it's everything is negotiable. We don't have any kind of set rates.
Okay. We said negotiable.
Yep.
We said there is none.
They said negotiable.
Right, there is. Then you're right. You're right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Industry acronyms for 200 now. What's Greg?
Georgia Real Estate Commission.
Okay, I'm not even gonna start. I guess I'd start the timer here. Georgia Real Estate Commission. Yes, we already know that one. Okay. That was a gimme. All right. License law. What must a licensee have before advertising a property?
Contract.
Permission.
Agreement, a seller's listing agreement.
Written permissions.
Yeah, we said that.
What is written permission of owner or authorized agent? Understand that it's the written part. You can't say, well, I got permission. The written. Well, then they have, if they have a contract, if they have a signed listing agreement, that is written permission. Sometimes we need.
Yeah, we got it right. We said written listing.
I know I don't hear Gail Ray be in the airport office, but she be always at the Fayetteville office.
All right, here we go. Loans for 200. Military personnel can obtain this type of one. Oh, everybody, okay. Yeah, we didn't have to do that. What is VA? Okay, there we go. Location for 200. What was Atlanta called before it was Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Not Hotlanta, I'll tell you that one, okay?
What is Magic City?
That's a club.
It was called Terminus or Martha's. All right. Real estate contracts. Time period where a buyer can walk away. Okay, everybody's just gonna say, there we go. What is due diligence? Good, good. And more real estate math.
Yay.
What is the total of principal, interest, taxes, and insurance?
Your mortgage.
What is? No, we had it. What is a mortgage payment? All right, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, next one up. Industry acronyms for 300. Ooh, here's a toughie. RESPA. We all hear it.
Real estate sale.
Is real estate, yes.
Association. Real estate sale.
Bingo. We got the winner I am. Real estate settlement.
It did sound.
Janora.
All right, very good. All right, here we go with license law for 300. Any sign on a property offering it for sale or rent must be removed by when?
It's the day of sale.
All right. Come on, you gotta have a name. Well, what's on license law?
This will get that one.
But it's 10 days. All right, well, y'all gotta come up with one answer because I had 7 answers and there's only 5 of us here.
And all of them was wrong.
No, 10 days, and they were all wrong, exactly. Yep, 10 days, okay.
You must have graduated.
Loans for 300. What is the minimum credit score for FHA loans?
Oh, 620.
A lot of answers. All right, here we go. What is 500 with a 10% down payment? Or 580 with a 3.5% down. Other lenders have an additional.
And Dwayne actually got that one, Alan.
FHA requirements right there, minimums.
Mr. 580 website.
Yeah.
Okay, so did we win that one?
No, we didn't win that. It was 500. It went 10% down. All right, location. What's the world's largest college campus?
Georgia State.
No.
I was told jail, she's wrong.
It is.
All right, you ready?
Let's say Harvard.
What is Berry College in Rome, Georgia? What's the largest college campus? It's in Berry, Georgia.
It's the land.
All right.
Did you say that?
All right, what is the GAR contract, on the GAR contract for an attorney to hold the earnest money? What's that called? That is GAR F510 and F511. Yes, it's both of them. All right. Real estate math. 9 square feet equals how many square yards?
3.
We're gonna go with. Three?
I'm gonna start the timer here because
Oh, very second.
You guys are number.
what is a square yard? 1. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I have to look at
All right, here we are. Now we're getting into the hard ones. All
That
right?
was a setup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literacy acronyms for 400. Okay, this one's not that hard, okay? What's HUD?
underdeveloped.
Housing, urban.
Urban, not underdeveloped. Yes. Housing and urban development. Yeah. Wow. All right, license law for 400. If due diligence ends in 5 days and it's Friday, what day does due diligence end?
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, you mean if it ends on Friday?
It's
Okay.
Friday.
Friday.
It's on the 15th.
We have a Wednesday. Oh, here is Wednesday. Let's see. What is Wednesday?
Hey,
All
Sheila.
right. So weekends count, guys. There's a lot of, unless it's specified in the contract, but automatically, you can't just say, oh, it doesn't count weekends. It does.
It counts weekend and holidays, y'all.
Unless you specify.
All right, loans for 400. How long do FHA appraisals stay with the property?
No.
All right, y'all need to think about it.
Oh, it sure is. It sure is a math.
150 days.
120 days.
So
Where are they spread?
Yeah, it's 120. What is 120 days? Is how long an appraisal stays with an FHA loan. All right, location for 400. What is the typical home size in developing countries?
300 square feet.
That's a New York house.
It's way less than what you think. Typical home size in
The United States is a developing country.
Let me say
But
five.
that's us and everybody.
Well, it's 700.
developing country. 75. Hold on now. Look, we are blessed to be in the United States, okay? That is the average in a developing country. That is the average. Yeah, exactly. My walk-in closets are bigger than that.
That is.
All in one.
I know.
That's an idea.
Look, folks, we are blessed, okay? All right. Real estate contracts for 400. Items needed for buyer prior to binding for homes built prior to 1978.
What is lead-based paint?
Lead-based paint and
Yep.
And they have to sign that document too, those documents.
what is lead-based paint exhibit and pamphlet? They have to have the pamphlet, folks. Yep, all right, we got it. We
Not
got
an
it.
exception, y'all.
Yep, here we go. All right. Real estate math for 400.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go. What's 43,560 square foot? What is it?
That's an acre.
Oh, it's one.
One acre.
You better Google fast. What is an acre? There we go. All right. Yeah, Melody said. Melody. All right, now we're into the really tough questions here, okay? Industry acronyms for 500.
Loan value.
All right, maybe that one wasn't that hard, okay? Yes. What is loan to value. All right. License law for 500. How many days to turn in earnest money?
Whatever is documentation.
You never know that date. You set the date.
Based on the contract.
All right. What is as soon as possible within time frame? So if it says 3 days, if you get the earnest money after a day, as soon as possible. No, we have, don't
And it has
hang
to
on
be
to it.
within time
That kind
limit.
of stuff. It is as soon as possible.
I thought the question was something else. Did anybody say
All
that?
right. Loans for 500. What percentage of loan balance to remove PMI on an FHA loan?
20. Yeah, 20%. Yep, we got it.
Hold on.
You said, hold
Think
on.
about it.
Well, okay,
What
okay.
percentage of loan balance to remove PMI on an FHA loan?
You don't remember nothing.
It doesn't get
You never do
pulled.
it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's his.
What is, you can't remove PMI on an FHA loan after 2013. After 2013,
2013.
all FHA loans come with PMI for the duration of the loan.
You know something? I had a loan officer say to tell a client that it.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, yes, that was tricky. All right. Location for 500. What month are most homes sold in Georgia? All right, you gotta pick a month. No, pick one month.
June.
Everybody say big.
What is June? All right, what is June? June, did we get that right? All right.
Yes.
All right, real estate contracts for 500. Requirement to use the 8-day unilateral extension. What's required to do that?
Nothing's
Right.
What, hold on, because
Notice.
the 8-day unilateral is for the attorney for clear title or for the lender to acquire the CD.
I said lender.
That part.
I said lender.
Yeah.
For y'all to be seasoned agents, y'all ain't really doing too well.
All right. And our last question is real estate math. Are y'all ready? Here we go. This is the last one here. Divide the net operating income by the sales price. What do you get?
Cap rate.
No, you get.
Ooh, I heard it.
Oh, no. Mark said it. Uh-oh.
Oh, the debt to income ratio.
No, man.
What is cap rate? I don't know who's heard it. Somebody got it right. Somebody got it right. All right. So, we're not doing a final Jeopardy, I'm afraid. So,
Hey, let's go around each office and see what y'all's tallies are. Who wants to start?
So,
Start with the Fayette office.
all right, so yeah, we're gonna have to tally up right
Okay, Ms.
now.
Gale,
and
keep
we're gonna
playing.
see who got the most right?
You got the most wrong.
Well, we're gonna go total points. There's not a final Jeopardy. We were all playing together, kind of thing. We're adding up. We're adding up. It's you know, like you got a 500 one right to beat a lot of 100 ones, kind of thing. So.
So
all
what's
branch
yours?
managers should be- Everybody should be ciphering and adding.
Oh,
up right
wait.
now.
I made a oopsie.
All right.
Your agent's gonna beat you upside the head for oopsies.
I know, right?
All right. So anybody have their first total?
You're right. 63. Yeah, 63. Okay.
I mean, did you
McDonough
wanna
has
go ahead and talk
7,400.
Right.
You want to go ahead and
Conyer-
talk while we total?
Yeah, Conyers has 6,300.
6,300 for Conyers. All right.
Noonan didn't cheat. We have 6,000.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Oh, Conyers didn't cheat.
Fayetteville for sure.
we're at 63.
48. All right.
Are you done?
She's only on line one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, yeah.
All right, so far I got 6,300, 6,000.
Hey, McDonough has 7,400.
Whoa! Was McDonough cheating? Man, were you-
Absolutely. Ming got them that whole license law
The
category.
Wayne answered a lot of the FHA questions of which I don't think anybody would have received.
Who,
but Keisha
I have a
was
question. Who
here.
answered the license law questions, Ming?
Yeah, who knew the questions ahead of time?
Yeah, there we are.
Not us.
All right. How many we got, Mel?
So far, 5,100.
All right, we got 5,100. Wordsworth, we're waiting on your total.
Oh, I have 64.
60.
So the flagship won.
Interesting.
Yeah, interest. Congratulations.
I am not extending felicitations to you. And I'll be that.
We didn't either. We just
Guys,
have a couple of compliance broker that's sitting here, so,
right.
and a lot
All right,
of brokers.
I'm proud of you.
We're trying really hard, so, you know. Hey, Ming, we're gonna let you wrap up here, Ming. Also, before we, you go, Ming, we also have a WCR function at Metro South Association of Brokers on Friday. So I'm going to be speaking there. Miss Keisha, I'm not sure if Keisha's in there today or not, but is Keisha there?
Yeah, she just stepped out for a second.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let her come and talk about it because Miss Keisha is the incoming WCR 2022 president. So
Y'all give
yeah, I
her
know.
a lot of responsibilities.
So when she comes in, let her talk for just a quick second, Ming, and then I'm gonna let you go, and then you guys wrap
I
it
think
up.
she
So
has a
everybody
Zoom
else
right now.
should now mute.
So, she had, can you talk just for 5 seconds or you're in middle Zoom? All right, Keisha's gonna walk up real quick and talk about the WCR. She's ready. Making it work.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's actually, the Zoom is for
The
WCR and transitioning. So I just wanted to invite you all to be a member of Women's Council of Realtors. They don't want us to say WCR, but anyway.
That's right.
And it's definitely a great network. It gives you great benefits. There are other benefits, discounts, Home Depot, a lot of other, places. And also, but you get to network with realtors all over the country. So once you're a part of whatever network, you're actually a part of the worldwide organization. It's great for relationship building, networking. It links you to great strategic partners. And it really allows you to be a part of a great community. You also giving back to your community when you're a part of Women's Council. You do have to be a member of the board, whichever network that you decide to be a part of. Like for us, for Metro South, we're part of MSAR. So we do encourage you, to get involved, be a part of the community. It's great, it's empowering, it's uplifting.
They do a lot of fun stuff as well.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then even if you're a member of Metro South, you can be involved, whatever DeKalb County has, whatever Fayetteville has. So you're not just tied down. But I would like for you to be a part of Metro South.
Well,
That's a shame.
support.
Just to plug on me, but definitely just be a part of the community. Whatever you really, with Women's Council, you get out what you're putting in. And it is definitely beneficial. I hope to see you all. We do have our election meeting for 2022 on this Friday, 8:30 to 10:30 at the board, the MSAR board in Morrow. So we do encourage you all to come out, just kind of see what it's all about. For next year, we have to make up for lost time that we lost during COVID and transition, and we didn't have a lot going on, but we are trying to change that and really show the benefits of Women's Council.
Thank you. Congratulations. And next place is on 2022. All right, before we go, we do have some award to give out in each office. Ellen, do you want to rotate this around? Just have a branch manager stating the name of the agents and.
Hold on. All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, but they're not.
We can announce it.
Okay.
What you got, Al? Are you sharing? Because that's hard to see, but. I do want to give a thanks to our sponsors. And also here are the list of all the agents that have won award in each location. So thank you very much. These are top fives and we appreciate you guys always. And you guys are what makes us great. Okay. And we're here to support you always. Hey, thank y'all for coming. We love you. You know our number. Give us a call, text, smoke signal for Alan, because I don't read those very well. And y'all have a fabulous Tuesday and thank you for coming.